All right, so we are here for this small meeting with Maurizio Stanca, or Member Adaci today. Is taking with you today.
And here we have Marco Giuliani here, and he is from Enel Green Power, and he's our host for the conference, and was invited by Adaci.
Thank you, Maurizio. Thank you, Rika, and good morning.
Yeah, wonderful. So, Maurizio, what is Adaci about?
Okay, I tell you what is the purpose of Adaci. That is quite important. That's why I like a lot Adaci. The purpose of Adaci is to invest in university students and to give them the possibility to study procurement. So everything that Adaci is as a non-profit organization, everything that Adaci is getting from the activity that is doing, that I would describe mainly are about teaching and issuing lessons and courses, training courses about procurement. They invest in students, and that's a very nice purpose. That's why I like this kind of approach.
So, this is why you are so close to the Citizen Science Alliance.
Yeah, also, yes.
Wonderful. So,
Yes.
Marco, what about your company? What about EGP?
EGP. EGP is an Green Power, is a big company that construct power plants, renewable power plants mainly, but also more traditional power plants. We manage hydroelectric power plants and actually also some gas power.
Okay.
This is the this is the context, and I am in charge of the logistical shipping activities for Enel Green Power. So my background is not in the from computer science, but is in a background in construction of large power plants, and so if I can say something, I was familiar with the concepts of expediting, traditional expediting, with people traveling, with a lot of paper. But in the last year, we had a big shift, driven driven by a lot of data, a lot of information, a lot of, about the globalization and the also AI. So the paradigm change from a reactive approach for the construction to a predictive and risk managing approach. So this is why I am a witness of AI in my.
So they're pretty involved into it or customer side. Yes, of course, I understand. And Maurizio, what Adaci and EGP are doing together?
So the Adachi is erogating a training for supply chain. In this case, all the courses that Adachi is doing are done by former procurement managers or procurement director. I am a former procurement director of Enel Green Power, so we were colleagues actually. And so the teacher are all procurement people that give their experience, and they build up the training courses for the company, understanding what does it mean working in a company and not just theoretical aspects and so on. And in this case is a dedicated, is a tailor-made training, because there is a need in the company now about supply chain. You told me you are reshaping the processes and trying to optimize it. So it's very important that people are prepared to that, and they are trained to understand what is a supply chain manager. That, in my experience, is not very much the best practice in all the companies. So it's very hard to to understand how to make it work very well in a big company that needs to.
And by the way, there's a huge transformation in the field, right? This time with
Yeah.
new technologies coming in, some new skills, and how your company is approaching this transformation, this change management. You are doing the courses, but are you also changing your processes, your way of operating in your company, in your department?
Of course. I'm talking about my department because the general approach of the Enel group to AI is driven at high level, considering a lot of issues. That's as you can imagine. But talking about the plant construction and logistic, yes, we manage a lot of information, and we change the approach. We are changing also the procedure, and in this context, Adaci was a very important partner because helped us to design a course, a tailor-made course for just for our needs, with a standard session about the supply chain, but also specific session managed both internal and external with an in-house training from our expert, jointly with Adaci expert, and that was a very successful experience. So yes.
I understand fully. Listen, Maurizio, which are the new challenges of the procurement in your, as being former procurement senior manager, director, and now part of as a member of Adaci?
Yes, on my direct experience, but now I am a consultant, an executive consultant, so I've been working for many other companies after Enel Green Power. I think that the main point, it was something that was in the last moment that was raising up, is the AI and the UI, the human intelligence.
Nice.
So procurement usually has two areas. One is the strategic part, that is the most important, the one that Marco is telling you, and then there is the transactional part. Most of the transactional part, it can be driven without human intelligence. So you can use automatic system, and it's quite now also the procurement portals, I think, are too much for that, to build up a procurement portal for transactional issues. So this part is the part that where AI has a big impact, and the point is that procurement needs to have a training on the mindset of the people, the human people working in procurement, to understand how to move up and to scale up about what is happening. Because everyone, I use many tools when I go to the office. When I stay at home, I have everything, and then I go to the to work, to my office, and I'm 3 years before, and it was like I was using things that I would never use in my house. So, and this in procurement is I think is more critical, because if you don't understand what you do in procurement, it's hard, because you are a victim then. You understand? So the human intelligence should raise up, and to in my experience, there is a path to use AI in a generative way for procurement. I think that's the real challenge. But first, you need to have people that are at this, that to scale the level of the people that are working in procurement to change their mindset. That's my idea.
Absolutely. Thank you, Maurice. Listen, one last question about the conference today. What are you enjoying the most, Marco, about the conference?
Okay, I'm enjoying the enthusiasm. Generally speaking, all the people are enthusiastic about AI, the new development, also the peculiarity and the critical points, integrating the humans with AI, or accepting change in the big organization. But everybody here is enthusiasm. Yeah, and this is just a window. And we are looking at the future. It was it's wonderful, wonderful, yeah, wonderful, wonderful. And Maurizio, what about you?
Well, I know Raffaele since 20 years, so I like his enthusiasm, and I see what Marco is saying that he is bringing also to the people. I like also the diverse cultures that are here, the diverse contexts and people that come from different companies that are doing. It's like a symposium of university, like a university symposium when everybody is trying to find and take something new. I will speak tomorrow, and I hope that my speech would be interesting for the audience. Yes, looking forward. And so, yes, I like it very much, and it feels like being part of a big part of like people are trying to do some startups. Yeah. They are new ideas, changing idea. That's what I like. Yeah, because if you stay stuck to the same point in this moment, maybe it's not the right moment. We are missing some, right? Yes, I like that. So correct.
So I enjoyed so much for this talk, gentlemen, and hope to see you soon. Looking forward for your speech tomorrow, your keynote tomorrow, Maurizio. Thank you, Marco, for joining us this evening.
Thank you very much. Bye. Thank you, Luca.